make some notes, but I'm not real good at expressing good feelings from notes. Only the best I can. I consider it an absolute honor and blessing that I can have the feeling inside that I have when it comes to this point in time in our lives. To feel okay. I've had a few comments that they're good comments. I'm not criticizing. The comments that they want to heal my body so I can be back. But I'm not interested in changing directions. I feel good with the direction I'm heading, and I think I feel good up here, and I can say it the way I want to say it, that it's an absolute opportunity to get to move on with excitement and an attitude of knowing that they're continuing more and more. There's just no end to God's infinite creation. There will always be more to learn, to understand, to see about life. And if we think that this little planet Earth is this great, humongous creation we're on is all there is, then we need to study harder. And I guess that part there is as much as I want to say about feeling good about moving on. I'm hoping also that I can. I know none of us can change each other, but we can sometimes plant little seeds. And some of you know I'm a seed freak. All kinds of seeds. Emotional, physical, mental, spiritual, all kinds of seeds. And that we can, if each one of us can plant a little seed earlier in life, before something like this happens, then it's easier to be prepared for a situation like this. And if I often thought I'd like to even try to work with hospice on sharing with people that are there how I feel. But I've come to the conclusion that by the time a person reaches that, by the time most people reach that state in their life, they are so already programmed maybe, or their thoughts are already formed. They're not going to have any excitement about going. But if you can think about it a little earlier in life, then that's what I hope we can project that. I've been so well blessed from my parents on up to my current family. It helped me develop some of the attitudes that I had. Some of them weren't all that nice at different times, but over the years they've changed. And I think I wanted to really express it's primarily about my wife and I want to express it in this way. My wife and I are been married now, be 60 years this fall, so we've been together over 60 years. And she would agree with this statement that I don't ever recall having a real nasty argument. We may not have agreed, but we never had any significant arguments.
When you're old, you remember all just the good things.
The point I hope I can emphasize accurately is that every one of us are different. And in many areas, she and I are as different as night and day, but in the real in-depth things as far as your belief system and our values, we're right together. But in other areas, we do our own thing and still enjoy life, have enjoyed life, and will continue. Often, nothing against the people that aren't Christian, but my respect for them are unequal. But maybe even in other religions, other than Christians, they make this comment, and it very seldom makes ceremony. They say, I now pronounce you man and wife, and you are now one. Well, I never really related to that too well, because if you show me two people that are one, I'll show you two half people. And so I think it's important that each one of us still do our thing as long as destruction doesn't enter in there. So we don't have to think alike every day. And so it is primarily because of my wife accepting me the way I am, and I've been going to be a little weird, and allow me to do my thing that I feel like I feel right now. And that's a good feeling. And I really and I think